why we named this Vanilla Sex. Why did we name this Vanilla Sex?
Baby, put your... No, I'm not the... Underneath the... Come with a side of... Baby, put your... No, I'm not the... Underneath the... Come with a side of...
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, the Notorious N to the I to the A, and happy new year. We are back with our first fragrance video of the new year, and this has been a most talked about, well sought after fragrance, and that is Tom Ford's Vanilla Sex. Like everybody else, the name really captivated me with this fragrance because, I mean, come on, it's a little raunchy, so I'm trying to see what it's giving. If you watched one of my fragrance videos before, you definitely know that I'm a gourmand vanilla lover, so automatically I was like, okay, Tom Ford is coming out with a vanilla fragrance called Vanilla Sex. I need to smell that. It is technically a blind buy for me because I was gifted this as a Christmas gift, so I was not able to sample or test this out beforehand. I did take some time with it because obviously I smelt it on Christmas because I was so excited, but I have some thoughts. Okay, so this fragrance does come in a 30 milliliter as well as a 50 milliliter. I do have the 50 milliliter, which retails for $3.95, and then the 30 milliliter retails for $2.50. Tom Ford fragrances are a little bit on the pricier side. This fragrance can be found at Sephora or on the Sephora app. I think it was exclusively launched on the Sephora app or with Sephora, but my dad did say that he was able to find this in Neiman Marcus, so I don't know if that was just for a period of time or whatever the case may be, but definitely check Neiman Marcus if you're still trying to get your hands on it. Addictive by nature, glamorous by design, and captivating interplay of deep, bright vanilla notes star in Vanilla Sex. An unforgettable experience, this fragrance is an icon of sensual pleasure that is far from innocent. Baby, that sounds like my kind of fragrance. First of all, this bottle is absolutely gorgeous. It is so pretty. Like, this is a gorgeous bottle. Packaging, definitely a 10 out of 10. So this is a very heavily vanilla based fragrance, as you can tell from the title. The fragrance family is allegedly amber though. That was very interesting for me to read and see because I was definitely just expecting it to just be gourmand, but they do place it in the amber family. The notes on Vanilla Sex: the top note is bitter almond, the middle note is vanilla and floral notes, the base notes are vanilla absolute, ultra venom, tonka bean, and sandalwood. To me, this is a very powdery, mature vanilla. You do get that bitter almond note for sure. It's definitely bitter. Not typically what I go for in a mature, sexy vanilla. Like, this is a little bit too mature for me. I'm not really somebody who goes for powdery fragrances, so I do go for vanilla, but the powderiness of it could go either way for me. And in this fragrance, the powderiness mixed with that bitterness kind of gives like that old lady powderness to me. I almost can see my grandmother wearing this and not me. It's just a little bit too mature to the point where it leans more grandma. And I did hear somebody say funeral home, and I was like, no, but why is he right? Like, it does kind of just give old dead powdery, and that's definitely not the powdery that I like to go for. And I have to be completely honest, when I first smelled this, I was immediately disappointed when I smelled that because I was like, wait, it took me aback. Like, I'm like, girl, this is not giving sex. This is giving, he ain't never gonna want to touch me again a day in his life. I'm dead, the coochie dead, everything's dead. It's giving him at the wake, patting my face with a tissue. It's just a no. It's just a no. Everything about it, once I heard that funeral home reference, like, it stuck. It's not giving sex. It's giving death. When we talk about fragrances that's going to get my back blown out, that's going to get me folded up like a pretzel, that's going to make him just want to eat me up like the groceries, baby, this ain't it. Give this to the corpse bride. I think that's who this fragrance is suitable for. Like, I don't know where they went wrong, because the notes sound immaculate. They sound perfect. They sound right up my alley. But let me tell you, and I tried to give it a chance. I wore it on my skin hoping that those notes would kind of calm down and I would get something sweeter, but it never turns into the sweet that I want it to be. Basically $400. I just feel like I should be in love with this, and it should be the most orgasmic vanilla that I've ever smelled, and it's just not that. And I'm so disappointed about that, because I really wanted to like this. Like, I thought for sure, guarantee, there would be no doubt in my mind that I would like this fragrance, and it completely missed the mark for me. I tried to say, okay, let me smell it like this, let me layer it with that, let me try to play up on the almond, maybe I could make it sweeter. I just feel like I should not even have to do all of that. It just does not get better. It does not get sweeter. It just literally remains like that is just what this smells like. I thought it was going to be a completely super safe blind buy, but it was not. If you are somebody who likes powdery scents, if you are somebody who is more mature, if you are somebody who likes bitter fragrances, I would say smell this, test it out. Being completely honest, I do think I am going to tell my dad to return this, because I'm not going to wear it. I'm not going to wear it. I don't find this to be enjoyable. It's just not the kind of vanilla that I needed it to be. I have better vanillas in my collection for a fraction of the price. So I just have to be completely honest. I'd rather switch this out for something that I absolutely love. But you know, this is for somebody. It's just not for me, and I have never been the one to come on here and lie to y'all about the fragrances that I've smelt or owned or tested. This is just a complete no. Let me know if anybody else feels this way, because everybody's just like, oh my god, it's so amazing, and like, y'all are lying. Y'all lied to me. I feel lied to, and I don't think this is the way we should be starting off this year. I don't think we should start off the year lying. Y'all are lying. But I do have other fragrances that I want to come on here and talk about, so we're not gonna let this, you know, ruin the overall fragrance experience for 2024. And I do want to test more niche fragrances in 2024, so definitely look out for that. But yeah, you guys, let me know your thoughts on vanilla sex. Let me know if you tried it out. Let me know if you had the same experience with it that I did. I want to know down below in the comment section. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.